Bob doing in New York? That's the part that I never got.
What were you doing in New York? She was living her life, as she said.
Living her life. Did you get it?
She just came to New York.
The plot thickens. What brought her to New York?
We need answers.
We're trying to find our.
I guess she just wanted to get away from the slow life in Ohio and moved into New York.
Huh.
And she was staying with her aunt and her cousin Gladys.
So what did she run away from home?
To New York.
No.
Interesting.
Nah, it wasn't. No, she didn't run away from home. She just needed to get away from home.
Oh, okay. So she ran away from home.
Kids are, man. After they graduate from high school, they want to live their own life. So she left her family in Ohio and moved to New York with her aunt for the summer. Anyway, they started out for the summer. She didn't know that she was going to meet up with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change those plans.
She went in there for a cheeseburger, came out with a dude.
That's a soundbite if I've ever heard one.
For real. All right, so
I got a question.
Brother Latino, he has a question. Please speak up.
Okay. So, Pops, how did you propose to Mom?
Ooh.
How did I propose to your mom?
Yes.
Well, that was easy, man. We were
Actually, you know what? Before we get to that, when did you know that she was the person you wanted to marry?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's an interesting question, man.
Yeah, we're going in depth now.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what? It's actually I invited her to a club that we were DJing, me and my friends, and she said, "Sure, she'll go." She wanted to go, and we waited, and I waited, and she never showed up.
What? She stood you up? Wow.
Way to go, Moms.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to Moms. That's hilarious.
She stood him up.
Stood you up.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, I can't be
Yeah,
with the Burger King visit.
And then on Monday when I went to work and she was there, she was trying to get a hold of me to tell me why she didn't go. She wasn't able to make it, and it was because that was that guy, right?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy, but the gay guy that he knocked you down or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Some gay guy, man, he had a thing for me, and he was mad at your mom because he thought that she was taking him away from me. And
wow,
the plot thickens.
He threatened to push your mom down the stairs.
Wow,
Yeah.
what is this? Univision?
She was upset, and she wasn't able to make it to the dance or to the club, and that's why. So after I beat him up and lost my job,
You beat him up at work?
and she walked out.
Oh, you beat him up at work?
Yeah,
Nice. That's some New York shit right there.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck it, we getting it in right now.
You beat up the gay dude at
You gonna
work.
beat up a gay guy?
At work.
Come on, man.
and then I got fired. Well, back then, man, it was like, I mean, I didn't expect that, man. I mean, I ain't got no qualms with the big gay people or anything like that. It's just the fact that
Backtracking.
back then, at that time, and at that age in my life, man, I mean, that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You was a little wild.
When that happened,
Is that Club 52?
yeah, then I got
Club
fired.
51, whatever it was.
I was shocked because your mom, she walked out.
Wow.
Of the job on my behalf.
See, I didn't know
So
Oh.
she stood by me.
that.
Got his
Down.
back. Like,
She's
we
like,
out.
oh, he's like, who's coming with me? She grabbed the fish. She's like,
there
I'm
was
coming.
people that walked out too, but I was surprised when your mom did that, man. And I said, well, she must love me.
Yeah, she must love. Yeah, there it is.
Right?
She must love me.
So let's go back a little bit further.
Yeah.
The first kiss, how did that happen?
Oh.
Are we going
Oh,
there?
we were
Are
at
we
a
going there?
party that we were invited to, right? And we were invited to a party, and we went to it, and we were dancing and everything, and it was in a high rise in New York,
Ooh.
and it had a balcony out there, and
Balcony.
yeah, we were kissing the
moon was out,
moonlight.
Oh.
Nice.
Was it a full moon?
That's fucking romantic.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Jeez.
All right, so before we get to the when did you know you wanted to marry her question, how long did she make you wait before you got that?
Whoa, no.
Yeah, I don't think we need to know that.
How long did it take you to How long did it take you to get some booby action?
Next question.
Just saying, bro.
No.
Just saying.
Question.
Nope, we're good.
I'm sorry, we can't.
Nobody want to know about
Okay.
that right
No.
now.
All right.
We're moving on. And we're walking.
And we're walking. So when did you know? When did you say, man, this is it for me? This
He
is
just
the one
told
I want.
you.
He just told you the walkout,
When
man.
she
When
walked
she
out?
walked out with him.
With him at Burger King, man.
Yo, he was
That
so
was, man.
focused on that
That's
X
crazy.
question.
He really was.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're not going there.
Come on, Bo.
She just
What do you
walked out.
got, man? This is your pops, man.
All right, that's my question.
And still by my side, and she's been by my side ever since.
That's what's up. That's so romantic.
No, Alf asked a question
I know.
and Serge jacked him.
What did
Took
Alf
over.
say? Alf, go ahead and ask your question again.
Yeah.
How did you propose to mom?
Oh yeah, how'd you propose to mom?
How did I propose to her?
Yeah.
Actually, man, we went to well, it wasn't Times Square. It was well, it was close to that. We were taking the train,
It's like 2 streets down.
and yeah, then they had like a kiosk back then, and they had all these jewelry places. So we went into one that was I don't know, man. We just went in there. We were looking at rings, and she saw it, you know, and I said, "That's cool."
Such a guy answer.
No, it's such a Santana answer, bro.
No, I know where I
And then all
get that
of a
line
sudden,
from.
I went out, I bought the ring, and then we were having a little party in the apartment in New York where I was living at, and I had the ring, and I told her, "Hey, I need you to do me a favor." She said, "What?" And I said, "Paint your nails really, really white."
Hilarious.
And she said, "Why?" I said, "'Cause I like your hands when your nails are nice and polished, and they're really, really white."
Ah.
When she came to the house and the party and everything, we were dancing and everything, and I had the ring in my coat pocket. No, I had the ring in my pocket.
Was this the powder blue
And then,
suit? Please tell me this was the powder blue suit.
No, that was a wedding.
That's that Saturday Night Fever shirt.
Still don't know how you got into that.
And so she was sitting down next to my mom and everything, and I went up there and I gave her the ring. I said, "Here you go."
Wow.
I said, "You will marry me?" She goes, "Yeah."
Nice.
That was all kinds of romantic.
Everybody knew that was going to happen because I told my sister, my brother, you know, that, "Hey, this is the one for me. I'm getting married, man." They didn't believe me. I pulled it off, and she tried, and then she tells me that that night when she went back to her aunt's house, that she stayed up all night just staring at that ring.
Oh.
Nice.
How sweet.
So
Alf,
wait.
Staring at that ring.
okay, so K Swiss got
I
got a question.
got a question. So after y'all got married,
What's up, Silver?
after you guys got married, the very
After
first
we got married.
house that you guys lived in together, what was that like?
Yeah. It was small.
It was.
It was real small. It was a house.
Which house was it?
The first place that we lived together.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Was that in Illyria?
No, that was in New York. It was on DeKalb Avenue in the Bronx. And it was a real small apartment. Really
Was it
small.
like Rocky's apartment?
but we just love being with one another. That hey man, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
We just
Yeah.
loved the little space. It was a little space, and I remember we had a small, and I do mean small, TV, and I had this boombox, and that was our music source. And
I'm thinking Beach Street. I'm
we
thinking,
had,
This is
we used to watch,
entertainment center.
I'm thinking Crush Groove.
and we used to watch all kinds of TV shows and just eat on the little dining room. And then we used to sleep on a cot. Both of us.
Oh wow.
The BX.
Did y'all have hot plates too?
That was ball. But she maintained it really well, man. I mean, every every weekend it was mop and glow time.
There you go.
Mop and glow.
Mop and glow.
That sounds about right. That sounds like your mom.
For real.
All right, so quick question. Pops.
Yeah.
Pops. First
What's up?
thought. First thought when she told you she was pregnant with Alf.
Oh man.
Exactly.
Hey, it was, and to tell the truth, man, it was the happiest day of my life, man. I mean, when she told me that, man, I swept her off her feet, man.
I told you.
I carried her. Cause, I mean, I didn't know, man. It was just something that we really didn't plan for it, you know. But when
Knew he was an accident.
Yup.
Ha!
you know, it was really ecstatic, man. I mean, we were really, really happy.
Nice. So what about Sergio?
We cried.
Ah! Oh, it sounds about right. Damn it again.
Just kidding, man. Hey, to tell you the truth, man, all three were a joyous experience. I mean, I was there for the Alfred's birth and for Sergio's birth, and I missed both only by a minute
By a
because he
minute.
was anxious to come out into the world,
I
and
needed
he
to get
couldn't
out.
wait.
Yeah, that
I had to
sounds,
get out,
Yeah,
Sounds
man.
about right.
that sounds like Bo.
He just wanted to run out, man. By the time I got to the hospital, your mom was just sitting there with him, and I was like, "Wow, that was fast."
You didn't say again?
Weren't you working at GE at that point? Was that GE or Nordson?
And that was Nordson when
Okay.
Bo was born. I was working at Nordson. When Sergio and the Alfred were born, I was working at General Electric.
Nice.
And then I'll never
Company
forget
man.
little Alfred's reaction. I'll never forget little Alfred and Sergio's reaction when GE closed down and we had I lost my job, man. So I was like, yeah, GE, they bring good things to life, all right.
That was the slogan too.
That was that was a slogan back then. But yeah, we struggled a lot, man. We had a lot of, ups and downs, but through it all, we stuck together. I mean, it was just, she's there to pull me up. When I was down, I was there to pull her up when she was down. And even though we had a lot of problems, with unemployment and house burning down and stuff like that, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
we stuck through it. We stuck through it.
Jackson Street in Elyria.
Your house burned down?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how old I was, but it was like in Elyria, which is another suburb of Cleveland, and I think I went to a
Elyria.
birthday party or something like that, and they were painting. You were laying tiles down or something in the kitchen.
Yeah, we're remodeling the kitchen.
Yeah, and there's I guess turpentine spilled, and you know how those old school water heaters with the flame at the
yeah.
bottom of it. Poof.
Well, what was good is actually I thought I caused that fire.
Ah!
For the longest time, I thought I did because I used to go and blow out the fucking flame.
And you
Yep,
did.
he sure did.
I used
So
to
did I.
blow
I was
that
going-
shit out, and for like the long, I just found out recently that it wasn't the case. I was like, oh, okay, good, because I've been thinking about that for like 20 something years. Like, yo, I think I started that fire, but that's cool. I didn't, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised by that.